Hello, I'm Elif and this is a recap for episode 19 of the series My Name is Farah, 24 hours after Turkey and before dubbed for TV. Benim enters Farah's room, and Karim Shah calls him. Tahir asks Farah to accompany him, but she refuses. Tahir puts his gun to his head and says, "What do you want to happen? Does Benim want me dead? I can put a bullet in my own head." Farah asks him not to be insane and says that Benim is behind the death of Ali Ghalib. Tahir says he will bring the film tomorrow and leaves with Karim Shah. Before leaving, he sees Rukshan and Akbar embracing. Unable to leave the courtyard due to being seen by the guards, Tahir is forced to knock on Benim's door. Farah is shocked. Karim Shah goes towards Tahir happily, but Benim stops him, saying, "This man is our enemy. He tried to separate us." Farah reluctantly confirms, and Karim Shah, teary-eyed, tells Tahir, "I don't want to see you anymore," and returns home, upset. Tahir leaves heartbroken. On the other side, after finding out he has a brother, Mehmet feels like a new spirit has entered his body and joyfully tells Bader, "This is excellent, something like Eid." Tahir shows Farah the divorce papers and says, "You have no connection with that guy anymore. There's no obstacle between us now." He tries to get closer to Farah when his phone rings, and he receives news that his uncle, Mahmoud, is coming to Istanbul. Mehmet goes happily to the office, but as soon as he reaches his boss, he asks for his badge and weapon, saying he has been dismissed. Someone shows documents indicating that Mehmet has collaborated with Tahir and hands them over to the police. Mehmet is shocked. He goes among his colleagues and angrily asks who has slandered him. No one responds, and Mehmet shouts, "I gave my life to becoming a cop. I swear I'll make hell out of the life of the person who ruined my honor." As he is leaving the office, Tahir calls him and asks, "Did you betray me to Benim?" Mehmet says, "Who did you sell me to?" They hang up after a heated exchange. Elias informs Orhan about Mehmet's dismissal. Farah calls Tahir, and as she hears Karim Shah talking in the background, she remembers the beautiful birthday party Tahir had organized for her. Karim Shah calms down upon hearing these words. Tahir, on the other side, smiles. He then sends Farah the picture he took of Rukshan and Akbar and says, "The ticket to leave there is here." While Mehmet is angrily leaving, Elias intercepts him. The scene in the parking lot where Mehmet was shot comes back vividly to him. Without saying anything to Elias, he hugs him in anger and says, "Brother, you never betray me, do you?" Elias reassures him that he is always by his side. Benim calls Gunal and tells her he's waiting outside the door. Bader accompanies Gunal to meet Benim. Benim demands shares from Gunal and threatens them with a film he has of Ali Ghalib's death. He says, "You haven't recognized me yet. I present the living as dead. I can make anyone disappear. Someone in Tabriz's prison is after him." Rukshan confronts Farah and tells her that she knows Tahir came there for her and won't let her son be deceived anymore. Farah asks, what if Benim finds out his mother has a relationship with his uncle, and shows Rukshan the video Tahir sent. She says, "My parents died because of your false accusations. Do you think I forgot?" Rukshan falls silent out of intense fear and helplessness. Tahir asks Baki to come to him and hands over a book containing all of Ali Ghalib's communications and vital information. He says, "I want to fight for freedom against Benim. Are you with me or against me?" Baki tells Tahir he is with him. Bader tells Vera that Mehmet found out he has a brother. Vera pretends to be delighted upon hearing this news. Baki goes to see Benim and tells him that Tahir asked him to collaborate to destroy him. He gives Benim Ali Ghalib's book in exchange for money. Shortly after, news comes that Tahir has arrived there. Baki hurriedly leaves Benim's room but returns to pick up his phone he left behind. He encounters Tahir face to face. On that night, Farah receives a visit from Mahmoud, Benim's elderly uncle, who scolds her about her hijab. Karim Shah steps forward and says, "Why are you talking to my mother like this?" Mahmoud raises his cane to strike Karim Shah, but Farah intervenes. Mahmoud says, "Just like your mother. Your fate will be the same." Meanwhile, Mehmet asks Bader to meet him and explains that he remembers everything now, including the fact that Orhan was the one who shot him. Bardeh is shocked. Mehmet reveals that he's no longer a police officer and is now alone, seeking revenge against everyone who destroyed his life, including finding his brother. Tahir and Baki meet, and Tahir asks, "Did you betray me?" Baki replies, "I sold you very cleanly." They both smile and hand Baki's phone, which was left in Benham's room during the safe opening, to someone to find the safe's code from the recorded sounds. Late at night, as Mehmet dreams of tomorrow and reuniting with Farah and Karim Shah, Mehmet is approached. In the morning, Tahir is tied up, and Mehmet holds a gun to him. Tahir asks him to release him just for one day. Mehmet asks Tahir to contact Elias and clearly indicates obtaining Akbar's file. Elias is unreachable, and when Mehmet isn't paying attention, Tahir frees his hands and knocks Mehmet unconscious. A meeting is held at the company with Benham's uncle present, and at his request, Tahir is also present. During the meeting, Gülnur announces that she's transferring her shares to Benham, shocking everyone. Vera scolds Gülnur in anger. Tahir suggests to Gülnur that she should give him her shares for a higher price. Gülnur, having no choice, asks others not to interfere. A package arrives for Farah from Benham. Farah is shocked to see a wedding dress inside. When she goes to the hall and sees the wedding setup, she realizes what's happening. On the other side, after the company closes, Tahir enters Benham's room and opens the safe. He grabs a flash drive, but at that moment, Benham strikes him unconscious, saying, "You think you're too clever." As Benham leaves, he receives a call and learns everything. While Farah keeps calling Tahir, wearing her dress and holding a knife, she calls out to Benham in her room. She confronts Karim Shah, telling him, "You'll see him after the wedding. If you embarrass me in front of everyone, you won't see Karim Shah again." As she walks toward the wedding table, she wonders, where is Tahir? Tahir is in a rundown Iranian prison. A guard says, "Mr. Benham sends his regards. He said to tell you that you are in Iran now." Tahir replies, "For me, everywhere is Turkey." The guard asks, "Aren't you afraid of dying?" Tahir responds, "I don't have time to die. My work is urgent." Thanks for watching, stay tuned for the next episode.